When his clothes were found 3 years later, his shoes were in pristine condition. And for a little boy that had been missing, you wouldn't think the shoes would be in pristine condition. There was also a skull fragment as well as a tooth. Now, the moon, where it was transiting when he disappeared, it had just gone into the nakshatra of Purnavasu. Normally, there are a lot of disappearances within Ardra nakshatra, the previous nakshatra, and these are very kind of like unexplained disappearances where there's no evidence, but it had just gone into the next nakshatra, and I thought that's so peculiar. Why was it not in Ardra? And then I realized, while Purnavasu, the nakshatra where the moon was transiting, is about new beginnings and nurturing, Purnavasu is also about the infinite and the cosmos and outer space. And this is the energy around his disappearance. We know that something negative is going to happen because he has that defamation yoga. And then if you look at the day he disappeared, here's the grid. See, there's no number 8 between the 2 and the 4, very unstable energy, and then no number 5 between the 9 and the 4. Again, incredibly unstable energy. And then on top of that, Jaryd has a Saturn Antardasha, which is making this defamation yoga come into play from the 1st of September 1999 until the middle of March of 2000. And then the day that his clothing and the bone fragments were found on June 4th, 2003, if we look at that Antardasha, it was a number 4 Rahu. We essentially put that into his grid. It's unstable energy everywhere, and that would make sense, right? Because it's bringing a lot of instability to his father, not knowing what happened. But we have to see where Rahu was transiting at the time. It was transiting in the nakshatra of Kritika, and it has a lot to do with the cutting away of the material world to see the higher truths about what existence really is. And this is all very odd, mysterious energy, but it's kind of shrouded in this otherworldly phenomenon. And a lot of times when someone's defamation yoga is activated and they are taken by a person, or different numbers come into play. I don't see this in Jaryd's case. And I want you to come to your own conclusions. I'm just reading his numbers and then letting you know where the planets were transiting. One of the saddest things about this is that Jaryd's dad, Alan, passed on before he ever had any kind of closure as to what happened to Jaryd. I will see you soon for the next mysterious disappearance videos, as well as some true crime videos that